Hi, I'm at Lindholmen in Gothenburg. I'm standing near Göta Canal, a river, and across the river we have a tower, the Sailor's Tower, and I'm going to go up there to shoot a panorama. The tower is 69 meters high, so it's quite a view from there. And the panorama, well, that will cover the area where I'm standing right now. So I got the height of the tower mixed up a bit. The tower itself is only 49 meters high, but it's 62 meters above sea levels. And those 49 meters, when you walk up the stairs, well, it feels a lot higher. When you get to the top, it's worth it. The view is spectacular. Uh, so it was a sunny day and quite windy, as you can hear in the background. So I had to be careful and notice that the camera is swaying a bit. That's because of the wind. So let's look at the actual panorama shot. Here is the finished panorama. It's a quite wide shot. I used 15 shots for this one, and as you can see, I processed it quite heavily afterwards. We'll take a closer look at how I did it in a few seconds. Tower in the middle is Karlatornet, the Karla Tower. It's 73 floors, 246 meters high, and the highest tower in the skyscraper in the Nordic countries. Let's take a look at how I made the panorama. It was actually quite easy. Okay, here we are in Affinity Photo, and I'll show you how to stitch the panorama. I'll go to the File menu, New Panorama, and click the Add button, and then I'll select the panorama pictures, and it's these. I'll click Open, and got all the pictures here, and now I can just stitch the panorama. Okay, so we have got the panorama there. I'll just click OK. Okay. The panorama is rendering. It takes a while. Okay, so here's the panorama. Now, because I took the photos handheld, we've got these the overlap isn't perfect. There are two ways we can deal with that. One way is by cropping. So, and there is a button here, crop to opaque. And that gives us a perfect optimal crop to use. There is another way we can do this, and that is by filling in the missing areas with InPaint. I just click that. Nothing happens right away, but if I click Apply here, the panorama is re-rendered. This operation takes a while because it's a very large picture. Okay, and it filled it in. Let's see if it did. Probably did a few mistakes. Uh, let's see here. We'll just actually, yeah, I can see here that it made a mistake. So we can, um, but we can fix that by in-painting again. The left edge looks okay. Let's check the rest of the bottom edge. Well, looks fairly okay. We've got these two that shouldn't be there. Ah, that wasn't great. So uh, we'll just reduce the brush in size a bit and then do something like this. And yeah, and then we've got a bit of a broken edge here. So in this case, it would have been better to crop. But as you can see, if we have fairly simple edges, then in painting works well. So, and we, of course, in this situation, when we got things here that may be a little bit difficult to fix, then we can, of course, still crop. Not really a problem. Uh, so, oh, we can change that to unconstrained. We can drag it out there, drag it out there, and just get rid of the area we don't like this. Just checking. Maybe a little bit higher like that. Is that okay? Yeah, it's probably okay. Or we can pull that down and pull that one in a little bit. So we hide that out of focus part. So, and then we apply. Yeah, looks good. Now, I did a little bit of post-processing and I'll show you what I did. I started with a channel mixer adjustment. And if I turn that on like this, you see the color change. What I did was that I mixed in on the red channel, I mixed in 10% of the green and 10% of the blue. Uh, I didn't touch the green channel and I didn't touch the blue channel. Now, when I did this, the picture became a little bit brighter. So I could have compensated by reducing the strength of the green and blue channel. But I didn't do that. Instead, I changed the blend mode of the channel mixer so only the color shows through, and that has the same effect. Now, I also changed the white balance to warm the picture a little bit. And if we look here, we can see that I increased it by 20%. That's actually quite a lot. I could have gone for a more subtle effect, but I'm not subtle at all. So 20%. And there I left the blend mode at normal. The picture was, oops, if we zoom in a bit, we can see that we have a little bit of noise. So I added a noise reduction layer and just a little bit of noise reduction. Luminance noise I reduced by 20%, and color noise I reduced by 10%. And since I didn't have all that much noise in the picture from the start, that worked. And finally, I sharpened the picture a little bit. It's not quite sharp here, so I added just a teensy tiny bit of sharpening. And that's it. Didn't do anything more advanced than that for this picture. I would like to thank the Maritime Museum Akvariet for their kind help, and especially Helena Hedblom, who helped me get some additional video footage when I screwed things up a little bit. Um, Now, there is a lot more to be said about panoramas, and I think I will say that in another video. So watch this space. Be seeing you.